it's Liz. Welcome in. I kind of forgot that I was going to do a video on this little journal I'm working on, and I had all my stuff out and was like, oh my goodness, I am supposed to be doing a video on this. So, yeah, you'll have to bear with me on the video making and creating, and I'm still not used to kind of when I work turning the camera on and capturing everything and talking to you guys. And so we are working on the little mushroom journal. Yeah, so I have, I did some stuff offline. Let me take a sip of coffee. Okay, so I'll put that aside so I don't spill it on anything. And what I'm working on now is the inside pages. So what I did kind of this weekend, and that was all as far as I got this weekend. I was taking out my Christmas crafting and wasn't really feeling well this weekend at all. So I did some fussy cutting yesterday of Christmas stuff. I printed out a lot of stuff yesterday. I think I printed out like 60 or 70 pages of stuff. Got most of it, as I think I got actually all of it cut out. So yeah, and then of course I was playing with the kitten because she's just adorable, and Mr. Leonidas and her are adorable, and Mr. Fat Cat is loving her. So what I did yesterday in this journal, and then I kind of got disenchanted a little bit and got tired. And like I said, I wasn't feeling well. So I did all these little, I took some junk mail envelopes and I put them in where I want them. So this is going to be a little flip. So, and then I have another couple of ones. This is going to be a little corner tuck. And then I think this one's going to be a flip like that. And then I have one more, which is here. This was a little bit of an oops, and I'm going to try something with you in a minute to see if this actually works. But right now I am working on this page right here. So on this page, on this opposite page, this is going to go here, and I glued this down and realized, oh my goodness, I'm supposed to be filming this. So this is just a little pocket made out of a junk mail envelope, and I sealed it here and just sealed it on this edge here and made a little pocket out of it, and that's going to go right here. So we're just decorating that and chatting today, and yeah, so I got that done, and I am just got some other things cut out. I think I'm going to use a lot of these little toadstools in here. Like I said, I'm kind of a little bit all over the place today. Because, you know, it's just been one of those days. My weekend was, you know, a little bit chaotic with a new kitten. She is fabulous, though, and her and Mr. Leo are getting along oh so well. Oh my goodness, we couldn't have asked for anything better. She has a great little personality, and Leo is absolutely smitten with her. Like seriously, he is such a great guy with her. I don't know if you want to call him a brother, an uncle, a dad. I'm not sure, but he is teaching her the ropes, and he is just 100% in love with her, which is really nice because we weren't sure how it was going to go with bringing a new kitten into the mix when he is an older cat. He's 11, so we weren't really sure how that was going to go. I'm just going to cut this out a little bit, get this a little bit prettier on the edges here. before I put it down. And I will tell you, I know in previous videos I have said that I hate the sound of the felt thing that I was, the felt little inker, re-inker that I was using on my stuff. I hated the way it sounded. It gave me literally the heebie-jeebies when I had to ink things. So I tended not to ink things. So I have found, and this was in one of my haul videos, these little brushes at Dollar Tree. And I said, you know what? I'm going to get a little brush. And these are fabulous. And I don't get the heebie-jeebies when I ink stuff anymore. It is, like, I don't even hear it. So anyway, it is much nicer than the thing I was using. So I am happy about that. So you will see a lot more inked things in my journals from these. And I'm going to have to like actually invest in some maybe bigger ones. But I do like these little ones. They're really nice to kind of, I'm going to ink the corners a little bit more. I do really like this to do this with. And you can really focus on getting it in there and getting detail, a lot of detail in your distressing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end up putting this here like that. So what else do we need on this? Do we need, what's going on this page? So we need some green, I think. So I have this. This is like the last piece of this colored cardstock that I have in this color. And it kind of matches this journal like so well. And I'm struggling to find this in my stash. I have like one piece and I'm honestly not sure. It's a 6x6. So I'm not sure like where it came from or like what is in, but in a second, I am going to look at my stash and see where it came from. I have my 6x6 paper right underneath me, right under my desk in a bin in my cart. So I am going to look in a second and see if I do have this color, more of this color. So kind of, oh, and I should have inked that. Let me see if I can pull it up, and I can't. Ugh, art glitter glue foils me again. So we'll just take it like this and ink like that. So that settles that, and we'll ink. I was going to ink the edges on this anyway, so we're going to cut these off. So yeah, I hope everybody had a great weekend. This video, it's Monday, and this video is actually going to go up on Wednesday. And I'm going to try to get my videos up on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And I think that just works out best right now in my schedule. Today, I am going to try to batch film. We are going back home to New York for Thanksgiving week, and I'm super excited about that. So I am gonna try to get, oh, that kind of looks nice though too, doesn't it? Ooh, I kind of really like that. Do I like that? Ooh, I kind of do. Oh, talk to me, people. What do you think? Do we like that? I kind of really like that. Will it match with this? I think it will. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. I really do wish you guys could talk to me sometimes. I am going to use that, even though I put that green down. I'm going to use this instead because I just saw it in my little bin here. Anyway, so back to New York we go for Thanksgiving to see all our family, and we're really excited. Unfortunately, my boys cannot be there because of work, so my boys and us are doing Thanksgiving on the 30th. So that'll be nice. So it'll be my two boys and my daughter, sort of my daughter-in-law, or my son's fiance, my soon-to-be daughter-in-law. She'll be joining us, of course, naturally. And of course I cut that off too much, but I tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's ink that. Never fear when you make a mistake. Just go with it. Seriously, just go with it. Like, sometimes mistakes can be a welcomed addition to your journals. Like, really. I have made some, what I thought were some pretty serious mistakes in some of my journals, and they actually turned out to be like a fabulous mistake. So don't get frustrated if you make mistakes in your journals when you make them, especially if you're just starting out. Like, seriously, I can't tell you how many mistakes I have made, and they have just come out beautifully. So you pivot, and yeah, like, seriously, you pivot and you move on, and that is what this craft is all about. I'm going to put that over the edge a little bit so we can kind of see a little bit of that green peeking out, and we are gonna do this, and then, oh, I love that. I really do love that. So we are gonna cut this off here. I realized it's crooked. That's why it was like that. But we're gonna do this and cut this off. And then we're gonna take our little trimmer. Where is it? I have a little, I love this little trimmer. It's the best. I wasn't going to get it, and then I saw it on sale, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. We're going to cut it right off at 4 inches. And that, my friends, is how you save yourself a lot of hassle. So we pivoted. We now have same pocket, just up. Maybe 1/8 of an inch shorter, and there we go. So yeah, it is all done, and then I am going to put that there like that, but I am going to ink first. So yeah, back to New York we go, and we are actually staying, and I'm super excited about this too. So you've heard me talk about our Airbnb. Well, we are staying at a little cabin in Manchester, Vermont, which is close to where we are in New York. I think it's only about an hour from my hometown and about half an hour from my husband's hometown. So we are going to go there and stay for a couple of days. We ended up being super hosts again for the 4th time on Airbnb, and we got a coupon from Airbnb as a gift for being super hosts. And yeah, so we got to stay for like $78. It was great. So we're super excited. We get to stay for 2 days for $78, and I'm really excited. I love Manchester, and yeah, my parents always brought me there. Let me see if I can do this. This is also not really, maybe think I can do this. No, I cannot. So once again, if you can't do that, if you closed up your little pocket before you put a little notch in it, always take your scissors and do it. Always take your scissors and do it. That just also works. So I'm just going to cut a little notch, and we're going to go a little bit further down and see if I can do it. You know what? We'll do this, because that just makes my life so much easier. There we go. You do both of them at the same time. Don't do what I did. Do what you did. It's all off center, but we'll deal with it. So anyway, you'll make a little notch so that way there your pocket can come out. So I'm talking and I'm not crafting well. I'm not showing you what I want to show you, but that's funny. So we pivoted a little bit, or we can just make it bigger so it's even, which is what I'll probably do because it being uneven will drive me crazy. So there we go. But yeah, we'll get to stay in Manchester, so perfect. So there's that. And then we'll glue this down here. And it's fun. It's actually a little, it's an Airbnb, but it's a rustic, like super rustic cabin. Very beautifully decorated. Very cute little cabin, but you actually have to bring your own linens and stuff, which is interesting to us, especially an Airbnb. So, yeah, so we're excited to see what this is like. And like I said, for our Airbnb, we're kind of like interested to see kind of, and I'm going to take this little corner here and put it up here because I feel like it needs a little bit of green up there. I feel like there's a lot of green on this side and not a lot of green on this side. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue this over here. So just make sure your stuff is even and matching and all of that. And let me ink it now that the glue is on it, but let me ink it a little bit. So, anyway, so yeah, we thought that was interesting that you had to bring your own linens to the Airbnb, but we're loving it and we're so kind of, we are so excited. It's like a little tiny one-room cabin and like I said, very rustic, but beautifully decorated. She has a chair in there that is to die for, and I cannot wait to sit in this chair. It's like embroidered and oh my god, this chair is beautiful. So I cannot wait to see this chair. I think I'm more excited about this chair that's in this Airbnb than I am of anything else. So like I said, I'm just taking some green from the rest of that, the rest of this that was left over, and I'm just making little kind of green pieces on this because I felt like it was very green heavy on this side, but not on this side. So I'm just adding some green. And I'm not sure if I want to do it maybe here. And I think I am going to do it there. So instead of gluing kind of on my piece, I'm going to glue on my actual thing. And that way there, I know exactly where I'm going to put it. And I'll show you. I mean, we are using every last bit of this green up. Every last bit of this little forest green up. So we're going to take that one and we are going to go down here with it. So yeah, we're going to go down here with it. I'm going to put some glue and we are going here, and it's very funny because you can't even see that book page that I put down in the beginning anymore, but I like it better. And every layer you put on just makes your ephemera kind of sturdier. And so like I said, don't be afraid to cover things up if you have really figured out that they just don't match your vision. So I like this now. It's got the green on this side. It's got the green on this side. It's got a little bit of red and it matches this perfectly. So I am happy with this grouping here. And I am going to call it good. I am going to ink this little piece here like a lot. I kind of like that little divot in there, and it came out good finally. A little bit of oops on that one. I'm gonna really kind of ink the corners up on this one to distress it a lot. I'm gonna glue this little piece down here because it is coming up. So a little bit of glue there, make sure it's down straight. I am actually going to cut this off. I was going to leave it, but then now looking at it, I realized that this one is straight. So like I am going to cut this one off straight too, just because I didn't like that. I really didn't like that this was down here and that this one wasn't straight. So yeah, now we get to put that. And I don't know if you know this about me or if you've watched any of my other videos, but everything gets put on the floor and then I clean it up at the end. It's probably a little counterintuitive to do that, but it just saves me from picking stuff up, and so it's just easier to swish it onto the floor and pick everything up when I'm done. I don't know. I work more efficiently throwing stuff on the floor, which is really funny. It drives my husband crazy. But anyway, all right, let's glue this down. Let's get this glued down. And so we'll find a little piece of something to put in here. So I'm gonna, what am I gonna hold this down with? All right, we have some, I'm gonna hold that down with my Christmas charms for a minute while I look in my little goodie box. I hope that's not too close to the camera. While I look in my little goodie box, I think I'm gonna use this one. I'm hoping, I think that's good. I'm hoping this fits in here. See, that is the only, did I glue it down? I kind of did. So let me get my finger in there. Okay, so I am gonna put that in there. We'll call that done. So that took longer than I expected, but all right, moving on. So anyway, this video is going to take longer than I expected, I guess. So we might not get all of this done right away. I honestly think this is dry. Yes. Okay, so I'll tell you what happened with this. I'm going to go back to this one. So this is the beginning of the book. So I will tell you what happened with this one. I started this and I saw on Melanie, I think her last name is Pallant maybe, that she cut this window out perfectly in one of her, from a single sheet of paper. So she had this and she cut a window out perfectly so that this was around it. Does that make sense? Am I saying that right? Anyway, I asked her, I said, oh my God, I would love to know how you did that, because she didn't show it in her video, but I guess she had shown it in previous videos a few times. Anyway, she explained it to me. And from what I gather, what you do is you draw with, now I know, something very juicy around here, and then you do this, and then you rub it, and it transfers to the back. And I tried it, and you can see where I tried it, but it did not work. And then I had black around the around my window, and I want it for this. Like, this is what this is going to look like. So anyway, this is what this is going to look like. And I didn't want black around my window. So I took an alcohol and I rubbed the black off of the thing, and it left this lovely little black ring, which actually is really cool because now it's distressed and now I have like a shadow. So that worked out really well. But I still haven't figured out how to transfer this to this. So what I have decided was I am going to try now a Crayola sipper. super tip marker, which is very juicy, and I'm going to try it and see if it doesn't, like, maybe stick to this. So we're going to try it right here on camera, and we'll see. And you'll have to apologize for my nails today. Oh my God, they're looking so ratty. But basically I took my gels off. I took my gel nails off because they were black for Halloween. Oh my God, they're looking so ratty. And the gel left them a little bit dry. So I'm now leaving them for a day or so before I put my gels back on so that they can recover. But so that's why you have kind of yucky nails. Okay, back to this. Back to this. So, oh my goodness. All over the place today. Let's try this. So I am going to... All right, there it is. And it is juicy. It is juicy. And now I'm going to do this and rub. This is the theory. Let's see if it works, because it didn't work with anything else I tried. And if it doesn't work with this, I'm going back to what I used to do. So, perfect. It's perfect. I have done it and I am super excited now. So now I know, and now I can tell you Crayola super tips or something very juicy to do that. And then you just wipe it off with a wet wipe or something and it comes right off. So, and then you have a clear window, and then you basically take this and you cut it out so that you have your window. And you get a full solid piece of and your window. So anyway, thank you, Melina, for that. I did call her Melanie. It's not Melanie, it's Melina. I am super thankful for that tip, and thank you for answering me. And so anyway, that is how to do that. So then you cut around, and then you have a perfectly placed window in your, and I'm assuming it's over this far. I'm hoping it's over this far. I'm hoping I'm not cutting too much off. If I do, it's okay. Well, now we know. So I think I did that okay, and I think I have to cut this out a little bit more like this. It was hard to get around that corner, so I think I have to cut this out a little bit more like this, and we'll cut this out a little bit more. And now when you flip it over, you have a sort of perfect window. It's a little wonky, but I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. So we have kind of a perfect window, and we are going to glue that down. We are going to glue, and this is how I like to glue. I fold it up a little bit on this edge, glue it down. So we have that, and I'm going to move it over a little bit so that it's not, and move it down a little bit so that you don't see too much of that edge. But like I said, it actually worked out okay because I got a nice edge, but this is okay because we are going to decorate over this. So I just wanted this as a background. So, and we glue that down. All right, it's a little wonky, but you get the idea. So, and I'm not sure where all the sticky stuff is coming from. I don't know what I had that was sticky, but there's something super sticky on my desk, and it's black, and I'm dumbfounded at where this is coming from, but it's been there for like all day, and I just want to pick up the point, or pick up the lid to my super tip here and put it back on before it dries out. So that will actually go in my stash, which is cool. And then I'm going to get my bigger scissors out here. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to mention to you guys that I am almost at 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. I am so appreciative of each and every one of you. And I do have a giveaway. So, yeah. So I will show you at the end of this video what the giveaway is, because it's kind of over in my closet right now waiting for its owner. So yeah, I have a 100 subscriber giveaway. I think I am at 94 subscribers, so close. So I just need 6 of you to kind of hit the subscribe button and possibly win a little sticker maker. So I love my little sticker maker so much, and I'm actually going to use it and show you right now. So I think it goes this way. So it does go over here like this, like this, like this. And like I said, it's a little wonky. I kind of like wonky. I do. I am all about the wonky life here. So I'm going to use some book page, and I am going to, like I said, I'm going to use some book page. I'm going to, but I will show you right now. I was going to show you at the end, but I'm so excited about my sticker maker. I'm going to show you now. And this is the 100 subscriber giveaway prize. So it is a little sticker maker. Not this one. You are actually getting a white and purple one. Mine is ancient. It is literally probably 23 years old. It is so old. It is from when I was scrapbooking, oh, so many years ago. And, I love it. I recently rediscovered it for journal making. So basically what you do is you take whatever your piece of something that you want to put in here. Now, it only holds this big, so very little pieces. But if you want something to stick like super well, it's great for little tiny pieces of ephemera that I don't even have. I'm looking for one here and I don't have one. So basically, if you cut this out, fussy cut this out, it is great for your fussy cuts because you can slip them right through here, and I'll show you what it does. You pull it, you put it in like this, make sure it catches in there like that, and then you pull it through, and then you have a rip it off, rub it, and you have a perfect sticker. And it is fabulous for the fussy cuts. For the tiny fussy cuts, you can't beat it. Like, and I'm just having trouble with this because, you know, I don't know why, but it's usually not that hard to get the plastic off. So, and then you have a perfect sticker that you can now peel off here. I'm telling you, it's super sticky. Peel off here like this. And you can put wherever you want. Here you go. And now it's a sticker. And I am actually going to flip that over on its edge. And now it's perfectly sticky. And it's sticky here. And it's fabulous. And it's stuck. Now, I mean, this is not going anywhere. So that is what my 100 subscriber giveaway is. And like I said, the one you'll receive, I will show you the one you're going to receive, or whoever wins going to receive at the end. It is cute little white with purple lettering. And so yeah, so we have that. And then I need some more paper or something. I gotta get some more colors in this. So let's see how this one will work. I kind of like this. Will that work on, is it that page? Is that, yeah, this page. So No, that one goes here. So that is the page. Okay, that goes there like this. So this is the page, this crazy bug, and I'm so sorry if you have a bug phobia, but this little bug and I love this little bug. He is so freaky and so wild looking. I mean, honestly, I love this little bug. So he was going in my journal. Anyway, so that's what that is going to look like there. And like I said, then you can take this off. You can put it on another page if you want. So anyway, that's what that is looking like. And I am actually also going to fussy cut some. I think I'm going to take this one because I really like this little, I really like this little mushroom right here. And it's just perfect. It kind of goes perfect in this little area here, and it hangs over the edge of this other mushroom, and I kind of like it, and it kind of matches the color of the bug. So I'm loving this, and I'm going to take this, and I don't know why I'm not using my little teeny scissors for this, but anyway, we're going to use the little teeny scissors for this. I love my Tim Holtz scissors. I was a Tim Holtz scissor holdout for the longest time. I thought, you know what, they can't possibly be that good. Scissors are scissors. Well, I was so wrong. So wrong. Love my Tim Holtz scissors now. Can't do without them. Can't do without them. So I am going to use my sticker maker for this one too. Put it in and pull it out and pull it off. And rub it a little bit. Anyway, I love this little sticker maker. Makes my life so much easier. You don't get glue all over your hands. You don't get glue anywhere you don't want glue. It's really great for these windows, especially if you don't want glue all over your window. So, and I am just going to put that right there. Oh my goodness. Elizabeth, continue to leave too much white. Too much white. Too much white on that. All right, let's see if I did it. Too much white. Good gosh, people. I'm telling you, you need to watch me today. You need to watch me, and y'all need to talk to me, because I don't know. Maybe I'll do a live someday. I don't know if anybody's interested in a live, but I love crafting with people live. It's so much fun. I do. I love crafting with people live. So anyway, what's really nice about this little sticker maker, I'm telling you, is super sticky. What's really nice is that if you don't want glue all over your window, it like targets, and you can stick it right there, and it's stuck, and it is not budging. I mean, it is not going anywhere. So, super permanent. Yeah, so I'm just going to post little pieces of book page and little pieces of, I'm going to use my glue for this one though. I'm going to use my glue for that one. It's not, you know, the refills aren't super expensive, but I think they're, oh my goodness. Let me see if it says, and basically they just, this is it. This is what you get, and you just stick it in like this, but it doesn't say. I think there's 20 feet of, tape, and I just did a order and got another one, and they do make repositionable too, so that's always good. They make repositionable ones, so I love that about that little sticker maker. They also make bigger, they also make bigger size of a one, and I'm going to put 2 in here, so I'm not, I'm going to put this one, and I'm gonna do this little one too. They do make a bigger size of a sticker maker in case you want to do bigger things. I did find kind of on the bigger ones, I wasn't using it or utilizing it enough. Like I just never dragged it out for things. I really didn't. I didn't utilize my big one enough. So I destashed it and gave it to a close friend of mine who wanted it. So I destashed it. Oh, and we ripped a little piece. So we're just going to stick that little piece down there. And we're going to switch that over like that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that's the difference between gluing things. Like I glued this little piece and I used the sticker maker for this little piece. And like I said, I love the sticker maker much better. And because now I have glue all over my fingers. My gosh. Okay. Because that is my one thing. I'm not sure if that's... is that? It's definitely glue. It's really sticky glue. Anyway, so that's the consensus of that. So I'm gonna put this one here sideways. I'm gonna do that, and I am going to flip that this way, put that on the inside. So yeah. And I think I'm actually kind of liking this crosshatch pattern in it. So I think I'm going to leave that. Not crazy about this, but it's okay. So I am going to ink the edges here. And like I said, I think I need to make sure I'm inking edges more in my journals now that I am not freaked out about the noise, because I just forget now because I didn't do it for so long that I forget. So you'll have to yell through the screen and remind me to ink up my images. So I'm kind of sad I didn't ink these book pages before I put them through the sticker maker, but I didn't. So I'm inking them now. And like I said, we'll just have to remember. I need to like put a note on my desk or something in front of me that says ink your edges. So yeah, but I honestly thought I would get more done. It's funny when I watch videos, and I realize people are only doing a few things in a short amount of time. Now I know why. Because when you talk and when you, I'm trying to see where this is going to land in this journal. When you talk and when you work and talk, it is crazy how not fast it goes. I mean, or how fast it goes and you're only doing a little bit. But when you're explaining things and what is this? This is catching on something and it's driving me mad. Oh, it's catching on that. All right, we're going to do something about that because that's actually driving me mad. So I am going to glue that down so that it doesn't catch on that all the time. So let's see if I can do that. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to turn that over like that. And start the other side. So, oh, I like that. And that actually killed two birds with one stone because then I don't have the little white edge in there. Just a very small white edge, but I can deal with that. So I do like the crosshatch pattern. I am going to leave that. I'm going to do that. I like it. And I'm going to put this on this side, I think. No, I'm not, because I don't like that all of a sudden. So let me get something brighter. And we'll do that on that side, and this on this side, because it's going to go here. So yeah, I am going to commit. I'm committing, people. We're going to get some of this done today. We're going to get some of this done today. I got to knock this journal out. It has been sitting on my desk for 2 weeks now, I swear. Maybe a week. All right, maybe a week. But I feel like it's been sitting on my desk for forever. And I feel like I'm not progressing on it. So I just want this done. So anyway, I got to get this ephemera done. All my ephemera is cut for it. I just need to do it. So we are getting it done. So we are getting it done. So before that little monster wakes up, oh my God, she is hysterical. She is such a good little girl, but she gets into stuff. I kind of forgot what it was like to have a baby kitty in the house again. Like, really, like, oh my goodness. She is into everything, and she gets Leonidas going. Oh my goodness. Best buds. Best buds. But yeah, she does get them going, and then there's no stopping them. They're running around the house like, literally like wild animals. They're kind of crazy. So all right, so we have that. I am gonna cut, I didn't get that up high enough, so I am gonna cut this off a little bit. I am gonna cut that off. All right, so we got that. Oh, I can hear her jingle bell. So we didn't make it, people. We did not make it through a nap. So I may have to cut this short, actually. Like I said, I may have to cut this short, and because she is awake and she'll be coming in here. But I do have the door open today. Because like I said, Mr. Leonidas hates doors closed. So, ooh, I kind of like, do we like that? I kind of do. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut this here. Yeah, Mr. Leonidas, like you know, hates doors closed. So his mama kept the door open today. It's a very quiet day here in my household. It's a very quiet in my neighborhood today, which is nice because our neighbors have been having work done, and that was another big reason that I didn't, I'm gonna round the edges on this one. Another big reason that I didn't film kind of last week a lot, because my neighbors are having work done and everybody's out mowing their lawn, trying to get ready for winter and last mowing of the season. And even though it's freezing out, today was 36 degrees. I was not, yeah, I'm actually okay with winter. I love the fall and winter, but it doesn't matter. I grew up in upstate New York. I know what fall is like. I know what's coming every year. I know what's coming, and it still shocks me though. Every year it still shocks me. I'm like, oh my God, it's too early. But you know, it is what it is. It's winter, and yeah. So I'm gonna put this like this. Yeah, I kind of like that. So we're gonna commit to that. I am not sure why this is so spilling out like this. My glue, I'm going to have to work with that. I might have to go back to that other bottle. It's needing to be that way. Oh, once again, people, didn't ink my edges. You gotta yell at me, people. You gotta yell at me. Did not ink my edges on that one. Let me see if I can do it before I stick it down. Let me see if I can do this. Maybe I can. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it before it gets stuck down all the way. Ink, 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 ink. I am. I'm gonna, seriously, so I have a little shelf over here right in front of me, and I am seriously gonna put a little note there that says ink your edges. Like, commit. Just ink your edges, Elizabeth. And I'm gonna put Elizabeth on there too, because that's what my mom would call me. Ink your edges, Elizabeth. Yeah, I kind of like it. I like it. Let's do it. And then we're gonna put that there. Oh, we gotta fix it because it's wonky over here. It is wonky. Wonky edge. Wonky edge. I don't want to see that hanging over, so I'm gonna cut it just a slight hair. Just a slight hair. I think that'll do it. That did it. Okay, so now it gets put there. And that is less. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So that goes there like that. Oh my gosh, we are not getting anywhere near done what I thought we were going to get done. And so we have that, we have that. With that, we got this done, and now we are moving on to this one. So we have this. This is going to be my last one because I know this video is super long already, and yeah, super long. So what are we going to do this one? Are we going to, let's see, we have this, let's see, we're gonna put it like this, but I like that. I kind of like that. So I am gonna leave that. Where does it fold? Okay, it folds there. Hello, Mr. Leonidas. How are you, buddy? Leo says, it is time. It is meal time, mama. It is meal time. So this is going to be butterflies. So this is going to go near the butterflies, which is nice. So we kind of have some animals going on. So let's see if we have any animals in here. What do we have? So we have mushrooms, pine cones, which are kind of nice. And we have a deer. Let's set him aside. We have an owl. We have another owl. Oh, we have lots of owls. Lots of owls. Let's see what this is. I'm not sure what that is, but we have another owl. So let's put him over there. We have another deer. Let's put all the animals together and all the flora together. So deer, mushrooms. Oh, a little policy envelope, mushrooms. Another little envelope. Let's see. What do we have? We have that. Oh, this is kind of a butterfly. I kind of like this. That goes really well. All right, sold, people, and that will go lovely right there. So we're going to put the owls back. We're going to put the mushrooms in the back, and we are going to work with this because I really like it. It's got actually that's a moth. So I got a moth and butterflies, and let's put this aside and put this one back. So what are we going to back this with? What are we going to back this with? I do like this, although there is some yellow, and I do have this yellow, which might actually, will that work? Oh, I like that. Yes. We are totally using that. We are totally using that. I do like that. Okay, perfect. This one's going to be a fast one. This one is going to be a fast one. I'm going to use some, I do have to get some more book pages out. And I tell you, now that I have glue on this, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this little piece right here. See if I can do it without getting glue on my scissors. Yeah, I'm going to cut this little piece right here because it is bugging me. Sticking out like that, and I'll cut that and cut that. So yeah, I like it. I like it. Ah, perfect. Sometimes I miss and don't do that well. So yeah, perfection. I'm gonna cover that like that. And yeah, like I said, I'm not sure where all this little black stuff is coming from. Leonidas, have you been on my desk? Black hair, kitty hair. It's the story of my life right now. Luckily, so Leonidas is a big fluff monster. Oh my god, that cat has so much hair. Like seriously, he's just, well, he's big boy, which is why we have Operation Skinny Cat going on right now. And he is so fluffy. I think 3/4 of him is fluff. Like seriously, like 3/4 of this cat is fluff. But there is, luckily, Miss Penny, Princess Penny, is not a fluffy cat. I did that purposely. It won't, I mean, I do love the fluffy cats. I do. But, man, Leonidas, you know, when we got him, we knew he was fluffy, obviously. But we did not know just how fluffy he was going to be. And so yeah, all right, inking the edges. So yes, Leonidas is a fluff monster, aren't you, buddy? And he is doing a typical cat thing by laying in the afternoon, yes, 2:04, afternoon sunshine, which is coming nicely in my office window. It's kind of one of those days where the sun is in and out. So if that is why the, whatchamacallit, might be changing, the camera or the lighting in my video might be changing, is because the sun is kind of coming in and out and it's in back of me. I try to use it as like a backlight for my videos until I can get some studio lights going. So yeah, but the sun is going in and out, but he is now, right now, sitting in a lovely ray of sunshine, and his lovely Leonidas hair is shining. He's got a very shiny coat. Okay, good. That's good. We like that. Oh my goodness. That is the problem with this glue today. I put too much water in my, glue holder thing. I told you I put my glue upside down on paper towels with water in them, and I must have got too much water in there. So we're gonna try to not tear that as we put it down. So very gently put it down and maneuver it into place so that it doesn't get wet. And then I think I'm gonna put one more piece of book page, maybe down here in this corner, so we will ink that. Oh, look at me remembering to ink stuff. I'll get there, people. I'll get there. So yeah. Whew. All right, I've been talking forever. Talking your ear off today. This must be the coffee. Must be the coffee. Okay, I'm gonna do this. All right, there we go. I'm just gonna have to remember to empty some of this water out. I must have, like I said, I must have just got a lot of water in my container today. It's actually a tiki mug or a tiki cup. It's actually a little tiki mug that my glue is in. I wasn't using it as a cup, so okay, so we like that. Oh, perfect. I like that. I like that. Does need no, it needs something like bluish. I like it. I like this. I like this color. I like this color. Okay, we're inking this one. Oh man, I'm doing good. I'm doing so good. Remembering, which is hard some days for me to remember things. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Oh, I do like that. Oh, that looks good. Okay, perfect. Very good choices. So this is actually, oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to have to do this sooner rather than later, people. I'm going to take a minute here to empty this, to empty my, hold on. Oh, Leo, I'm sorry. I stepped right on his tail. All right, I have to squeeze out my, okay, squeezing out my paper towel. Okay, there we go. So that's that, and now we should be okay from now on. Too much water in that glue, and it's getting all over the place. It was so basically what happens when you put it upside down, it when it gets down there, it sometimes soaks up the water, and if there's too much water in there, it sucks it back into the bottle, and then obviously what you're seeing is me with too much water in my glue. So it doesn't seem to hinder the sticking power of it, you know, the gluing power of it, but it, man, like I said, sometimes I just get a little overzealous when I'm pouring water in there, and I think that's what happened. I had a glass of water, and I was like, oh hey, you know, my paper towels is getting dry in my glue, and so yeah. And this is, much better. Much better. So, there's that. And I'm actually going to put that closer to this way. And I don't know why I just did it this way. I'm just noticing how symmetrical this is. I try not to do that. I try not to get stuff symmetrical, but obviously on this one I did. So, anyway, that's okay. Now we have a 4 square, and that's gonna bug me. That is totally gonna bug me. What can we do about that? What can we do about that? More book page, maybe. More book page. That'll work. That'll work. And it is, just to let you know, oh, and I put it down without inking the edges. Oh my goodness. There we go. Not inking my edges because I'm in too big of a hurry. Sorry I'm hurrying up today. Like I said, I'm kind of all over the place today. I apologize. I just need to slow down and think about what I'm doing. Oh, I like that much better. Okay, I don't have such a harsh edge there now, but I am going to take my little dabber and dab that. Okay, I'm good. I am committing to this. I am committing to this. So, So and this will be the last thing I'm doing today because this video is getting seriously long, and I do want to show you the little Xyron sticker maker that you can win in the giveaway. So so I think, let's see, how are we gonna do that? I don't think how is this gonna work? I am gonna glue this down because, let's see, where does it bend? It creases there. So I do need something on the inside of that, and I think I'm gonna put this. I think I'm gonna do that. I kind of like that, and that ties in with that. So that is what I'm gonna do there. So I am gonna do this. I'm gonna tear it here, and I'm gonna tear a little tiny edge here so that I can ink this. And that way there we'll have not such a harsh edge on this, and it will be like this, not such a harsh edge. And so, oh, excuse me if my head was in there. I don't even know if my head was in there. So that will go down like, let's see, get that in like that. Perfect. So I'm gonna commit to that. So we're gonna glue that down. We're gonna get this edge and glue this down like that. I like it. And then we just need a little piece for down here. Ink this edge. And I'm just to let you know what I'm inking with is Vintage Photo, Distress Oxide. That is what I'm inking with. I do like the Vintage Photo. I don't know, I just like the color of it. I'm not a big walnut stain person, but I also don't have any walnut stain. But for this, for some reason, for my journals, I just really like, oh, wrong way. I just really, really like the Vintage Photo. That is going to be an ask for Christmas is some Distress Oxides. This is literally my only one that I own. So, yeah, I only own Vintage Photo. And I guess that's probably why I use it so much, is because that's the only one I have. But I also just like the color of it. I chose it just for the reason of kind of, that's not working, people. Let's get this in here like this. That is why it's not working, because this is too far down. Okay. More glue. More glue. All right, hold on a second. I have to think about this, people. I have to think here. Why is this not doing what I need it to do? Why is this not doing what I need it to do? I need it to be right there and to the edge here. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm just gonna cut this little tiny piece off. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and call it good. And then we'll ink that a little tiny bit. There we go. Perfect. And then that is good. And then all we have to do is fold it a little bit And this is still a little bit wet, and then we're gonna have to, I'm gonna glue this, some glue on that, fold that up. Okay, and then we're, glue, 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 glue. I'm gonna end up doing this actually so that I can glue this with it sticking. I'm sorry, people. I totally stopped talking because now I am totally involved in this. So yeah, well, I do like that. So let's get that taken care of. So fold it again, like so. Let's see, we're folding it not on the crease. There we go, in that crease. Okay, so we have that, and then that is going to get put there like that, like that. I'm going to crease this. I am actually, I don't know why I'm not getting my bone folder out, like seriously. I'm like needing to do that so that I know what crease is that. So that is going to go like that. It's going to flip out. Okay, so let's crease that so that stays where it needs to. Okay, so that's the crease. I like it. So now we just need to worry about this side. So what are we gonna, let's see, this, believe it or not, I did that wrong. And this side is gonna flip out, which is cool. It's gonna do this, and it's gonna match, but really I need to pivot again because I was not thinking, and this is actually the side that is going to be opposite this page. So anyway, we just need to continue these colors on this side now, which is fine. We can do that because we have enough of that paper, I believe. So I have cut a bunch of paper like this for my gratitude journal. So I've cut a bunch of gratitude pages. So I had a bunch of this scrapbooking paper that I was just not using, and I kind of was like, you know what, I just need to use it up. So it happens to be really nice colors with this journal as well. So I'm pulling from that stash. So I'm going to pull another one of those. I think that's it. Yes, that's it. So I'm going to pull another one of those, and I am going to do this and glue here. So yeah, I'm gonna glue that. Sorry if you can hear my neighbor's dog barking up a storm, barking up a storm. So yeah, let me, like I said, this is taking a lot longer than I thought. So we'll get that down like that. Okay, good. Once again, we're committing to this. Get this out. I'm not sure if the kitten is awake. I don't hear her little jingle bell. I thought I did, but I will have to go out in a second and just make sure she's not running around and causing havoc in the house. I don't think she is because we do have a bell on her so we can hear her. And actually my son is awake, or not awake. Of course he's awake. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but he's out in the kitchen. So I think he can hear her if I do not. So I'm going to do that and that and that. And then Okay, let me think this through. So we do need some more book page, which I'm gonna take out of my glue book here, which is right here. So this is my glue book, and I'm gonna take a page out of my glue book, or a couple of pages out of my glue book, and use. I don't know if you guys do, and give me a comment if you do. I just tend to use whatever book page I have on hand at the time, but I don't know, like, do people, is it a thing to like match your book to your journal? I mean, that probably would be better if I matched my book to my journal, you know, or like, do you match words up to your, do you match words? I kind of just thought of that, like, do you? I'm not sure. I tend not to. I just grab whatever book is handy, and, you know, whatever book I've gutted, I've kind of, done that with. You know, whatever book like I said, whatever book I have handy is kind of what I use in my journals. But I'm wondering now, I don't know what just dawned on me to kind of use books that actually match your journal. So let me know in the comments if you do that, or if I should do that, or I think that would be really hard to match kind of all your journals to books, but maybe I just don't own enough books yet. I'm not sure. Yeah, so let me know if I should do that or not. But I don't think so. I mean, sometimes I try to match words, or sometimes if I'm looking and the words are like completely just not okay, then I will. But yeah, I tend not to match my words to match my words to my journals. So anyway, I'd be interested to see. So I am gonna glue this down. We're committing to this, so that's good. I'll try not to get glue on my, should have used my little Xyron maker. Try not to get glue on my window here. Yeah, so I think I am going to end up just putting book page on this side because I like the way it looks. So I think I am just gonna cover it with book page. I like it. And I don't know why, I keep taking the lid back and forth off my ink, and I'm inking enough where I think I can leave it open for a little bit and it's not gonna dry out. But I don't know, I have this, I don't know, they're so like precious. This is so precious to me because I only own one, so I'm like totally trying to like preserve as much of it as I can. But yeah, I'm like really trying to preserve my ink. Okay, so I am going to put this through my little maker here. Let me see if I can catch it. Yes, perfect. So I am going to put that through there. And run this down because I want this. I'll tell you what I want to do with it and why I did that. Oh, missed a piece here. Missed a piece of plastic. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to stick that on stuff so it doesn't stick on my table. I am going to do this. Let's see if I can do it. Perfect. Perfect. And then I am going to ink this edge quickly. See if I have, oh, I don't have enough. Okay, I thought I was going to have enough hanging over, but I just barely have enough hanging over, so I'm going to do that. and stick it down on this side, and I'm going to do that, and stick it down on this side. I'm going to do that and stick it down on that side. So, and then I think I'm going to do this. Perfect. And I'm going to do that. We're going to ink that, and we're going to get that through the little Xyron machine. And then we will call that done, because this video is super long already. And I don't even know if you're even still listening to me, but if you are, I thank you. And for coming along, like I said, on this crazy ride that I call YouTube. Sometimes I don't know kind of what to do, what to say, but I'm going to put that right there because I like that. And I am going to try to put something here as well. So I'm going to put this in my little machine here, run it through. And yeah, I have so many things that I need to do today. But like I said, this kitten is taking up lots and lots of energy from me, which I do love, and I welcome being able to rescue her. And she is from the Humane Society, so she had some brothers and sisters in there as well, but I think they all got taken. They all got adopted before her, which I can't understand because she's just this precious little thing. Okay. So, and I am going to, now I am going to look through here again, and I think I'm going to try to get a mushroom for here. I think I'm going to use this one because I like it, and I am going to kind of hang it right here. And I think I am going to leave, like I said, that crosshatch pattern. Oh, this one's much better. This is the one. That's it, mama. That's it. So let's cut a little bit more of the white off on this one. Cut a little bit more of the white off on this one. Anyway, I don't understand why she was still left, because she is a precious little baby, and I'm glad she was left and left for me to grab. But like I said, she is still sleeping, so I think I'm going to cut this off. I don't like all that white, so I'm going to cut the roots off. Even though they're cool, I am going to cut them off because they're just... A, too hard to cut around, and B, they're just not doing it for me. So I'm gonna cut that. And I am so fussy cutting wrong, but anyway, I usually don't chop when I fussy cut, but doing it quickly. Okay, so I do like this little blue one better. I'm gonna get this book page here, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna ink it like this, give it a little distressed, kind of get that white gone, and that's much better. Yeah, I'll just get that white gone because it was annoying. So yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna put this right here, and I think this is too big. Is it? Oh yeah, it's just too big. Unfortunate. So I will have to use glue for this one, but yeah. Anyway, so this is it. I'm gonna stop here, get this down, get this glued on, and I'm glad you stayed for this crazy ride, like I said, and I'm gonna get to seeing where this little baby is. So we got 3 done, I think. Yes, we got 3 done. We got this one done, and we got this one back here done, and then we got this one done. And let me get this in, and I like it. It came out fabulously. I am gonna glue this down, and I will show you. Uh-oh, now we're stuck. Oh my goodness. Too much water. Now we're stuck in here. I'm not sure what's going on with this little glue bottle today, but it's driving me crazy. Okay, so we're going to get this on the edge here. And maybe up a little bit higher. And right there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And it folds in like that. I love it. And then what's really cool is that when you open this up, you are going to have a tuck in here. And I think I'm actually going to put this away and come back to you in another video and actually try to do the rest of these little embellishments. And we will do something for in here that you can actually put in here like so. And see something in the window. So that's what we're gonna do. So let me run into the closet for 2 seconds. I'm gonna leave that out. Run into the closet for 2 seconds here. And I am gonna get the little Xyron machine. So if you've stayed with me until the end, this is actually the sticker maker that you will get, and it does have 20 feet of permanent adhesive. So yeah, so you'll get a little white one and a sticker maker. And so leave me a comment and I'll go back through my videos on who's commenting and who subscribed during this time. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Thanks.